Orlando home sales grew nearly 20% in the month of August. It is probably the best time of year to come visit Epcot at Disney. And finally, guess what city leads the nation in the property recovery? Hey everyone, it's Chris Brandon here with America Homes, and it is a brand new episode of Coffee with Chris. It's actually been a few weeks and maybe even a few months since our last episode. We've just been so busy here at AH. Unfortunately, haven't had the time to set aside just to keep you up to date with what's happening in the Orlando market and all the cool things that's happening around the city. But fortunately, we're back. We're finally settled after our last trip to Birmingham, England for a Place in the Sun Expo at the NEC, which was a tremendous success. These public shows are always a great time, not just for the local and international market and the different developers and companies there, but being able to see everybody face to face and really kind of interact and grow the brand is always a great thing. Fortunately, in the Orlando market, it's just been outstanding. You might have been keeping up with it. If you haven't, basically everything is looking great as always. Actually, believe it or not, houses and previous home sales have increased 20%. Well, actually, it's 19.3%, but I'm going to go ahead and round up since last year. That is just due to the tremendous amount of people moving here all the time. Demand is going up. Banks are lending again. People are able to buy houses. And fortunately, that obviously helps the local economy very much so. But another great thing, it obviously helps home prices. Believe it or not, home average median price here in Orlando has gone up a little over 11% in the past year. Year to year, over since 2014 to August 2015, they've gone up, like I said, just over 11% in Orlando, and that's always a great thing. It's certainly beat expectations, and if things keep going the way they're going, everybody's going to be just making some great money in their investment properties or holiday homes if you're buying at the right time. One of the really, really cool things that's happening around this area actually right now starts the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. And you might remember from a previous episode I've talked about this before, but if not, the Food and Wine Festival is an awesome thing that they do at Epcot once a year through pretty much the month of October, where they have 30 to 50 different countries all set up little booths around the entire theme park where you can sample and try different foods and wines and beers and kind of culinary food items that are kind of really special to that country that you obviously wouldn't find here in Florida. So it really gives you an opportunity to try different things from all sorts of different countries from around the world. Granted, you're paying Disney prices, and you certainly will add to that credit card bill really quick if you try to get a full meal between all these different countries, but it's really worth it and it's a great time. One of the things that's actually going on as well too in this local area is they're building called a Top Golf facility on Universal Boulevard, which is right behind International Drive. And if you can kind of imagine in your head the coolest driving range and golf facility that you have ever been to, and then just put this one on top of it. It's one of those places where it's 2 stories, and it's a driving range out into a very kind of interactive course. And on the inside, it obviously has a really cool sports bar, a lounge area, and for all the golf advocates that come to Florida to take advantage of one of the 300 plus golf courses that were within a car ride away of Central Florida, it really lets you kind of see and practice in the local area if you can't make it to a course. So that's pretty much what's happening in the local market right now. I'll get back to you next week, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment below and reply Chris at AmericaHomesLLC.com, and you can always reach our office line at 407-530-3305, and I certainly look to hear from you soon, and have a great weekend.